Yeah, okay, guys. I think we can start. Welcome everyone to today's video. So, today we will be covering what is uh, how to learn hacking with CTFs. So, CTFs are like capture the flag, uh, and uh, yeah, we will cover few practical CTF challenges where you will also be participating and helping me to solve this challenge. Okay. And if you have any doubts, we can clear them at the end. And also, you can post the solutions in the chat. Okay. So we are kicking off. Yeah, hope everyone is ready. So for a general understanding, what is a CTF? So if there are one or two people who don't know what CTF is, I'm just going to explain. So CTF is like a simulated environment for practicing cybersecurity. So in cybersecurity, there are issues like bugs. We call that security misconfigurations. So these CTF events make this uh, this CTF security vulnerabilities as a simulated environment and helps us to practice this security in real time. So yeah, basically what we need to do is we need to find a flag. So that's what CTF means, and the flag will be hidden anywhere within a website, or depending upon the challenge, it can be anything. Okay, and yeah, these are the steps involved. Like we need to analyze, exploit, and capture the flag. It's uh, just like a treasure hunt. Okay. So, for many people, there is a debate going on, like why we need to do CTFs. So, CTF is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate your practical skills. Like if you are a fresher and all, you don't have any practical experience. You need to go for internships, maybe, and there also you need to show your experience to get a good security position. And security position at least need 2 to 3 years of experience. And getting into it can be difficult if you don't have any bug bounty or any other things. So CTFs are the right thing to get you into a security role. For taking me as an example, my name is Sridip C. So I am currently a security researcher at Rasify Security, and I started my journey from college as a CTF player. I started working on CTF challenges. I tried try hack me and all these CTF platforms. So you can see my try hack me ranks badges all this. So yeah, if you are a beginning, you are a starting out in CTFs, you can try these platforms like try hack me, hack the box, Pico CTF, all this. And from practicing CTFs, I started hosting my own CTF events. That's when I learned how to create these CTF challenges and what all the problems will come up when we host a CTF. So after that, uh, I got this experience, and with this experience, I got my first cybersecurity role, full-time role. Okay, so this can be you. You can also do like this and get your own security role. You can participate in CTFs because this is very competitive field. And if you prove your skills, if you come in top one to three, you can put it in your resume and you can easily get into any security role. So based on the role which you need, you can practice this CTF and practice what whichever category you like and try to uh, go out for a role. Okay. So where to find these CTFs? This is the next question which will come to you. So if you already know, I will go a little faster. CTFs we can find in CTF type. So ctftime.org is a global platform where people will host their CTFs or list their CTFs more like. And you can go to upcoming CTFs and find the list of CTFs which are going to happen in coming days. And there is a weight for each CTF. If weight is increased, means the CTF is little mature. Like so, it has been running for many years, and the challenge will be little difficult. So, if you are a seasonal CTF player, then it is better to go for this type of CTS with good weight. And in RC, you can see the previous CTS which happened, and there will be sometimes write-ups of the CTS. If you visit any of these links, then you can find these write-ups. Yeah, yeah. And the just like I told before, the other training platforms are TryHacking, Hacktheboss, PyCoCTF, or that. If you have any other training platforms in your mind, you can put it in the chat box. Okay. If you are a CTF player, there are three levels of CTFs. So I have planned this in this way to understand. So there is thing for if you are a beginner, if you are an intermediate player, if you are advanced, how to handle this kind of CTFs, we will discuss. Okay. And it will be little practical. I will be showing some challenges. You need to take a guess on what to do. So first we will kick off a beginner challenge. So let me open. Is my screen visible? I need to make it big.
Yeah, visible.
So can you kindly increase the font?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you. And this is a simple game like rock paper scissors. We might have played it in our school time. So here we have a programmatic representation of that. So we can try to play this game and try to win this. To win this game, what you need to do is you need to win continuously, consecutively 5 times. Okay. So if I type one, so it will say please make your selection. rock, paper, or scissors. So I will type rock. Okay. The computer played paper and it seems you didn't win. Okay. Like this, we can play many times and it will be very random. Computer will choose a random thing like either rock, paper, or scissors, and we need to win. So this is like a tricky situation. So we need to find a way to trick this software and eventually win every time. Okay. So in order to do that, we can go and check its source code. So here is a game.actor.c source code. We can check what all the contents in there. Don't worry, I will explain all the code. So if you are new to C, this is a standard C program. Uh, so this is the flag, but we need to get it from the by cracking this. So the program need to return us the flag. So here we can directly get the flag, but it is redacted. So here we can see that we have rock paper scissors, and this is the input function. Okay, so here is the main logic which we are concerned about. So here there is a play option. So here we take a player turn and yeah, please make a selection. It asks rock paper scissors and we give it an input and okay, if we put -3, it will say goodbye and it will choose a random number and it will based on the random number it will choose a uh, either it will choose rock paper or so here we can see str2. This is a function which used to compare. So it will compare the player term and the computer generated output. And if it's returned true, then we will win. And if it is false, then we will lose. Okay, so this is a simple code. So it's your job to find how to crack this. Does anyone have any idea? No, we do not need to make any changes in code. We need, with the existing code only, we need to find an issue. So I will give you a hint, like, so the issue is in this play function. Okay. Yeah, so this is a C program, and we are running it in a Ubuntu system. So which OS and all is not a problem. So the problem is in this code, this logic. Okay, time up. I think we will go. So the problem here is in this line. So here what it does is it does str string. So this does a substring search. So it doesn't compare it properly. So like if we give a rock, paper and scissor, everything together, then it will only do a substring match. Like if there is rock and rock, paper, scissor, it will return true. So that is an issue with that function. So it's not your issue. Like if you don't know what this function does, then you cannot find the solution. So you need to what you call, if you find some function like this, you need to search what does it does. You need to. This is how we learn from CTFs. Like initially, I also don't know how to solve this. So then I checked what this function does, and then I learned how it works. So I will show you how we can practice. So instead of giving either rock, paper, or scissor, we will give everything together. Like we will give rock, then paper, then scissor. See, we gave this and computer played rock, but still we win. So this is because of that functions problem. So it checks whether rock is there in the first string, and if they find rock here, they just to return its flag. Okay, like this we can play 5 times and eventually win. Okay, so one 5 times together and I got the flag. Okay, so this is how we solve, we how we find the issue. So here is a not a basic but a intermediate example. This one percentage three, no. Yeah, a nice guess, Nandini. I think we can go on. Okay. Uh, yeah, so for beginner level challenges, what we will do is we read the problem, what the problem statement. Every CTF will have its own problem statement. So we read that carefully and we find only one weakness. So usual beginner CTFs will focus on only one weakness. And then we apply some simple tool, or maybe do not apply any tool, and we try to get the plan. So that is the simple methodology we can follow for a beginner CTF. So this is how we think, basically, not how we uh, apply. So we can try another CTF. So anyone know what is SSPI? Okay, Yeah, correct. SSTI is a server-side template injection. So we will try to solve this challenge. So let's read the description. I made a cool website where you can announce whatever you want to. Try it out. I heard templating is cool and a modular way to build web apps. Check your words. Check out my website here. Okay, so the CTF developer created a website where we can announce something. We can try hello world. Okay. It will create a big announcement like this. So our task is to uh, attack this mechanism of this announcement thing, and we need to find a server-side template injection here. Anyone has any idea? Any payloads we can try? Okay.
The URL,
URL? No, URL. We don't do anything. We need to do something here. So this announcement function has some issues, security issues. So we need to find what the issue is. So they gave us a hint in the description that it is server-side template injection. So what we can try here in this test box. Okay, inspect page. Okay, that's Google. Okay, so inspect page doesn't give us any big idea. So it gives a title, form. It is a post method, and button is there, and some styling. Other than that, there is nothing here. Secure with JavaScript. Okay. Anything else? So let's try some JavaScript here. We will try script alert. Okay. JavaScript work. Nice brain. We can use injection payload like SSS and HTML. Okay. Okay. The JavaScript actually works. That is a good idea. We tried alert and it returned an alert, but didn't find any flag. So SQL injection we can try. I am adding a column here and creating a what do you call this comment? Is it comment? Yeah, I'm terminating this database query here. Let's try this. No, it just returned it back. So there is no SQL injection. Right? Okay, icon also doesn't work. This is semicolon. Okay. Yeah. So it is not SQL injection. Anyone knows how to exploit SSPA? We can solve your reverse engineering. Okay. Running script on your. Yeah, reverse engineering we cannot do because they didn't give us any information of of the website. It doesn't they didn't give the JavaScript, so we cannot find the reverse engineering. No file server. Yeah, these are good suggestions. This is what we actually do in CTF challenges. We try out different things and we fail again and again until we
Sir,
find the
why
correct solution.
SQL injection is not working when you had inserted the command?
Okay. So in order to SQL injection work, there should be an SQL injection vulnerability. So this input should go to backend and create a SQL query. So if it is not doing that, then we cannot expect a SQL injection. So what here happening is it is just returning whatever we give it.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Price of global economy. Yeah, Karthik is correct. With the HTML injection, okay, can try HTML also. Yeah, I think HTML injection also worked, but we didn't get any flag. So we are back to here. Okay, I think someone gave us the solution. So what we are doing here is we are doing a template injection. So how we do that is using curly bracket. Okay. So what is a template injection? So before doing that, we need to understand what we are doing. So what happens here is any input we give, it is returned back to us. So there is a chance that it is going through a template, like a HTML template or some. If you work with a Django uses its HTML templating and it's called a Jinja. So like that, there are many technologies which work on templates. So usually how templates are handled is data is handled in this curly brackets. Inside, if we give something, then it will execute. So we are trying a mathematical operation like 7 star 7. Yeah. So it returned 49 instead of 7 star 7. So if you do without brackets, it should return 7 star 7. Okay. So that using that we can confirm that it is a template injection. Okay. So um, nice guys, you all learned a new technique here. Uh, Server-side template injection. So this almost works in every SSTI. So this is like a basic what do you call for SQL injection for cross-site scripting we tried that a lot. Like that for server-side template injection, this is the initial script we can try. And now we need to find the flag. So this is where our someone gave this idea we can try this. Okay. Okay. So uh, instead of giving 7 star 7, I modified the uh, what do you call modified this 7 star 7 into a complex payload. So I will explain what I did. Yeah. So 7 star 7 returned 49, right? So based on that result, we can come to some conclusion. Like this template engine is called a Jinja. So let's research on Jinja template. So Jinja template is a Python template. So we can run Python code inside that template. So here what I did is I wrote a one-liner in Python. So it does is um, it opens this OS, imports this OS package, OS module, and try this ID command. What ID does is it will return the Linux ID, Linux what do you call C. It will say whose computer it is, who is the group, what is the group ID, all that it will return. Similar command there is who am I. So we can try this command who am I. Okay, so we got a root access to the backend server, whichever it is running, Python server. So we are a root user. Okay. So like this, we can change water command is here. So which command will get us closer to the flag? Any idea? Okay, give files. First, we need to list all the files. Okay. So yeah, here we have the flag. In the root folder itself, we have the flag. So we do not need to search the flag within the application. So we can read that flag. For reading a file, we use cat command followed by the file name flag. Okay, so this is the flag, and we solve this. Okay, so everyone who worked on this, you can pat yourself on the back. We have done a good job solving that. So this is how we solve a CTF challenge. We understand what the challenge is about. We find patterns So this is how intermediate challenges work. So what all we did? So we first found that it was SSTI, and we tried many things. It didn't work. It didn't get us the flag. So we tried a 7-star 7 payload, and that confirmed us that it is a Jinja tablet. And then we created a Python payload to get the flag. We to run system commands and later get the flag. So this is how we work on intermediate channels. So if you are planning to do CTFs in long term, there are these small tricks and tricks that you will come across. So you can note it down. You can write blogs on it. Then your understanding will be 100%, and you can get better at this. So there are many techniques like this. So this is only one technique. Okay. So after completing the beginner and medium, you will come across advanced challenges. So these advanced challenges are made with multiple exploitation steps. There will be many security issues. For that, you need to what you call combine multiple attacks. All this you need to do. For that, you need to get good knowledge. So solving this type of challenges will give you extra knowledge. So you should always try out these challenges. So if you try out, then later you can try to find its article based on that and read that, understand that, and gain knowledge. Okay, and here you have to think like a CTF developer. So what the CTF developer is trying to implement, what all uh, things are there, all that. Okay, so we are trying one more CTF server. So this is web gauntlet. Have anyone tried this? Yeah. So this is like a collection of CTF challenges. So we can try to solve this. This will be the last practical thing. And the time is almost, so we'll try to do a little faster. And so you guys can give your solutions faster. Okay. So here we have a 5 round CTF. So each round we need to solve this username and password. And here we have some hint. So round one hint is 4. So anyone want to try? You can post your solutions in the chat. I will look into it. Okay. So since it is a username password, I'm guessing that it might be a SQL injection. And see here, there is a SQL command in here. I don't know why it came. So it's likely a SQL injection. So what I am going to try is I'm trying admin and I will try this command. So what it does is whatever is after this admin, so all this will be removed. It will be commanded out. Okay, we cleared the first round. That was easy. I think you guys already know how to do that. It's SQL injection. So let's try the next one. So here, what is the okay? So here we cannot try this command line. So what we can do? Anyone have any idea? Okay, I will try to solve myself. So I will try this one work because this is not allowed. Comments are not allowed. So I will try this type of one. So this is also a different command, slash tar. In MySQL, it is used for command. So it will comment out and password is equal to admin. Okay. So we clear the second round. Then we can now we can try round three. And here in this all these things are not allowed. So comments will still work, I think. We can try the comments. Okay, comment did not work. Anyone has any idea what to try? We can try SQL map. Okay, yeah, that is a good solution. But here we are trying to learn SQL injection. So what SQL map does is it will brute force all the SQL commands and it will try each one. We can try that, but doing that we cannot learn. So here they have some what you call they blocked all this. So we can only do we can only guess what the solution is. It's like a learn. So what about we try and uh, terminate the command here also. Or in admin only we will terminate the command. Let's try this. Okay. So what happened is it got terminated here and rest of the things got removed. Up to here only it came. Okay. So let's see how the hints are for round four. Okay. Let's try the same thing. Maybe it will work. No, it didn't work. Anyone have any idea what we can try to see? The admin is not allowed. So we cannot provide admin as the part of the panel. Yeah, we can try brute force using uh, SQL bug suit also we can try using one equal to one query. Yeah, that is also a good idea. But still we need to give the admin. So the purpose of the challenge is uh, login as admin. So without giving the admin, how we can log as admin? Even if we give one equal to one, okay, I will try something. So what I am trying is I am trying to instead of giving admin, I will try to split it and give separately. Maybe try this. Yeah, okay. I think none of them work. So, so this is a situation in which we may get stuck. In this kind of situation, it is okay to learn. Okay. So we need to find a way to get the admin, uh, get the admin access without providing admin. So what we can do is we can search for a write-up on how to do this. Okay. So here is a idea. We can try to split the admin like this. So this is like a separator. It won't do anything. It will add this to add AD and add MIN. It will add. So this payload we can try.
So is there a space between those two pipelines?
There may be. Let's try that. No. Okay. I think it is some issue with this challenge. So it worked previously. Right now it is not working. Some issue with the challenge. So no problem. We can skip this and continue back to the slide. So this is the thing. Maybe we may not solve it also. So later we can check and learn from this. This is how CTF learning process happens. Sometimes we win, sometimes we get the flag, sometimes we don't. So it's all part of the learning. Yeah. So now we will talk about Rasify. So Rasify is a platform which we have built, which has some CTF challenges like this, like Pico CTF. So here it will be like more beginner focused, even for intermediate players that are intermediate CTF, even expert level CTFs are available. So you guys can try it out. Raspberry.in challenges. So few of the challenges I only made. And for learning, there will be weekly webinars, and they are conducting a hackathon coming 28 February. So if you guys are interested, someone, you can come to this hackathon. It is completely free, and there is a course also. And we also have job postings, mm, where you can get good jobs. There will be job posting from outside agencies also here. You can join this platform and try all that. Also, one important thing is you need to document all your journey. So if you are learning something, it is better if you document that. So here is a blog section. You can write your own blogs, post it here, and people will like. Based on these likes, you can get points. Based on challenges, you can get points, and based on that, you will get into this leaderboard. So here we can see few members at the top. So there are many people who are already solving these challenges. So if you get to this top, you will get rewards. We are planning rewards like monetary uh, point. You can check our LinkedIn. We post. We had posted that we are giving prize for first, second, and third. So the challenge is still going on. You guys can still sign up and try to come up top, and we will be adding more challenges here. And based on solving challenges, you will get badges. So here is an example, and it will show the progress to this badge. So you need to solve more challenges to get this badge. And okay, yeah, I think let's summarize what all we told. So CTFs help you to think, problem solve, and there are many things you can learn from CTFs, not just security. You will learn to work as a team. You can join CTFs with the team members also. You can try that. And so being stuck helps you learn. So if you didn't solve any CTF challenge, you can always come back and read its write-up and solve it again. So this is how the learning loop works in this CTF. And if you feel like you are not progressing, you should reflect from your progress. Like you should write write-ups, security write-ups, like blogs. Blogs are good start, and these blogs you can so showcase in LinkedIn, resume, everywhere you can showcase. and it will help you to learn, understand the concept better. And always remember that this is a field where consistency matters. If you play CTS like every week, uh, one or twice a week, your skill set will improve very much compared to other talent in cybersecurity. So it's like you become kind of unstoppable in this. And yeah, it is a demonstration of your security practice, hands-on, all that. Okay, that's all for today's webinar. How you guys liked it?